So how do you spell
Boom, watch. Look.
Prism?
P-R-I-Z-M. Look. See that?
Yeah.
See that little thing? It's like how long I've been live for, and then see the little viewer, how many viewers are fucking watching.
So someone has to be like subscribed to you to know you're going live.
They'll get a notification, yeah. So far I got 0 viewers, but it's all good. I got 1.
You get a viewer right away.
Who's my viewer? Yeah, could you type in chat? I'm just showing my friend how Prism works. Whoever my and then it should the chat. Who's my viewer? Oh look. See?
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. I forget. Just a chatter. I'm typing in chat.
There's 35 viewers.
Yeah. Here, let's go stand over here in the light. This is my buddy Efron. He's a longtime YouTuber. He has a channel of him spearfishing and stuff. But he doesn't know how to use Prism or anything, so I'm just, this guy's a professional spear fisherman. Look. How's it going? No, this is an old friend. Said, how's it going, new friend? He's an old friend. I've known him for like 20 years. I met him selling fireworks at the skate park. Here, say hi, Efron. Yeah. Selling fireworks at the skate park, and then we became friends. But yeah, I'll let him leech off my channel. Old friends are... What we're going to do right now, we're probably going to go get something to drink at the store. I just wanted to show him how this Prism shit works. It's pretty cool though, right?
Yeah.
Well, I'll help you do that to your channel. Anyway, thank you guys for all the support.
Hey, where'd you get this generator?
That's a compressor. You guys want to see the compressor? It's an Atlas Copco.
Is it there?
Yeah, it runs. It's for running big jackhammers and stuff.
Oh, just like that other one?
Like the other one, yeah. You guys know about big compressors? I don't know if they could see it.
Wait, is this a brand new DeWalt?
That's a brand new DeWalt generator, yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to hook up one of those little ass engines.
Not a dual fuel, it's just a gas, but it works.
Color?
That won't work. I mean, maybe, but to do what?
They do that shit in Vietnam.
Ever seen those little boats they have on Instagram, and they're like made out of balsa wood, and they got a 2-stroke motor, and then they just show them doing like 80 down the little creeks and shit, down the little rivers.
Those
pretty cool.
Engines that are like,
yeah, those are like two-stroke.
They don't allow. They don't. You can't buy them in California because they're 2-stroke.
Well, you can buy anything you want in California. You just got to know the right people, shop at the right stores, break the right laws.
Can't even buy stupid chainsaws and shit.
Why is your oldest friend a cunt? It reminds me of Eric and Kellogg. Eric was flying off the handle at Kellogg. He doesn't even know if that's totally true, all that stuff that was said. I was like, man. And so I was like, what if we give them a lie detector test? Here, I'll show my neighbor's goats right now too. Did you hear that? There's a goat that was a newborn goat right now. We're gonna see if we can get it. Gotta grab my light real quick. Uh-oh. Efron, do you have a light on your phone? I think I took my... Alright, we'll use your phone light then. I took my big light inside, I think. Uh-oh. I heard a brand new baby goat. I could tell when they're brand new because they have like a different... They sound different. Yeah, hear it? Yeah. It's a brand new one. See if we can see it. Yeah, he's brand new for sure. Bring that light over here. I don't know if they'll be able to see it. But... Oops. I should switch my thing around. Can't see him, huh? Somewhere in there, there's a brand new baby.
It's on the left.
It's on the left. I'm gonna clean my little. I could hear him, but I don't see him. Goats are pretty much worthless animals. Oh yeah, there it is. You see it's still got the umbilical cord hanging from it?
Oh shit, it's on there?
Yeah. Oh no, he was born like hours ago. Yeah, still got the umbilical. See it? It's like dangling. Crazy. Goats can walk like as soon as they're born. Time to collect.
Where do you want to go?
To the store.
Where's it?
The gas station or whatever. Yeah, the smell is smells like goats. Goats are weird. They drink their own piss. You ever seen that, Efron? They literally drink their own piss. Here.
Wait, you mean the goat drinks its own, like...
The goats drink their own piss.
Like the other goats drink its piss, or like...
Hold this. I'm gonna go get my keys. I'll be right back. Shining the light. Sorry. Probably still better than Mike's house. Well, I don't have cats in my house. Not anymore. I did at one point, but fuck those cats.
Yeah, didn't they put like a bunch of fleas and shit?
Oh yeah, remember when you gave me the diatomaceous earth? Put this on so they can see me. We're just going to the store to get something to drink. I don't know why. I decided to stream right now.
Yeah, do you think you could help me like pick up a boat?
Pick up what?
I'm gonna buy another boat.
You're gonna buy another boat?
Yeah.
Yeah, where's it at?
Just in Montclair.
Montclair, yeah. Let's go. How big is it?
I just wanted a small boat I could put like an outboard on. But it's bigger than the other small boat that I have. I don't know, they didn't say the size, but I'm guessing like 14 feet.
14 feet?
Or 16 maybe, I don't know, they didn't say.
You're gonna hit your car? No. Okay. Hello. Melissa's eyebrow. We're kind of like behind the rest of the world in technology or something. We don't have streetlights out here in the near Loma. I'll put my seatbelt on in just a sec. Hold up. Thanks. Put my seatbelt on. So the alarm can stop going on. The other night I streamed this because cops had the place surrounded. What? I guess some girl was like swinging a ninja sword at the other tenants of the fucking house. Getting a little sideways. It's always fun to do that every now and then. Oh look, they left some tractors right there.
Get some gas.
Yeah. Go get me some diesel in a little bit. Leaving tractors on a residential street in my neighborhood. Give me some red dye.
Spray all red dye.
Might have to borrow some red dye. Pulling really good tonight. It's nice and cold. When it's nice and cold and lots of humidity, or what do they call that? Precipitation in the air. Diesel seemed to run better.
The humidity?
The water. I think the water. Well, if there's the undercover police. Should we zoom in on them? It's undercover right there. Here. Oh yeah. Well, I'm not driving right now. I was at the stoplight. I could have a phone in my hand at the stoplight. Should have got the cops.
I don't care.
I want to see the cops.
I remember that one time where there was all these undercovers and like Jeeps and shit over there? And then just all of them just popped out.
Sure, it's probably happened multiple times around me. Yeah, this gas station sucks because they don't have any diesel. But
We got 19.
I had 21 a minute ago. But... Hello, Cyborg Vet. Me and my friend are just going to the gas station to get something to drink. He had a YouTube channel long before I did, but he just does like spearfishing and cool stuff. Stuff people actually would want to see. Hello. What do you guys want to drink? Pacifico?
You want to make a lottery for $5 now?
$5 for the lottery, huh? I don't think I want any of this stuff. I just want some water, maybe. Where do you usually purchase diesel? Anywhere where they have number 2 diesel and not B20. Like the truck stop, Flying J, all they got is B20. And that's not good for your shit. Do you want something? I'm just gonna get water. Expensive, overpriced water. Drink the whole thing.
Bougie.
Bougie, I guess. Hello.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
Have your profile?
No, I don't have any of those. Oh, thanks.
$3.39.
Okay. Thank you. Yes, you do the same. See you later. Diesel in California right now, I think it's $4.55 a gallon. Which is a lot. Yeah, it should be the same price, if not cheaper. Diesel's what's left over when they make gasoline. Is it true you can't have a gas? No, they keep saying they're gonna do that, but who said 509? That may be true in some places. I don't know. I paid $4.55 for it when I got some fuel earlier today, but what is it in the states that you guys live in? Mother Nature's in what? Missouri?
Ooh, taxes higher over there.
Honging Rebels in Oklahoma. I got friends out there in Norman, Oklahoma. Hong, if you know where that is. My buddy just started calling me again recently. Oh, what's up, Motorized Misfit? I really wanted to go to that party, but I was just too tired, dude. I was like, man, if I don't either take a nap, I'm not gonna have fun. And there's just no taking a nap. I'm like, if I take a nap, by the time I wake up, the party's gonna be over. So I was like, damned if you do, damned if you don't. But a friend of mine died a few months back, right before Christmas time. And he was a drum and bass DJ. Anyway, they're gonna have a little memorial for him, and I'll probably stream that because he was a good friend of mine. And look, there's the undercover cops again. What the fuck is that guy doing, dude? He's lurking, waiting for me. It's cool. $2.90 a gallon. That'd be nice. That'd be really nice. I might actually be able to go places then. I gotta get my little phone holder back. Rest in peace. Oh, yeah. Yeah. What's more of a bummer is that I know his wife was a good friend of mine too. She's from Norco, which is the next town south of here. Horsetown, USA. Now she's left with her and the two boys. And, Jonathan died, so. Anyway, transmission has been aborted. I hope not. Look how dirty my windshield is. Fucking cats. You can see where the cats, they get on my window and then they just slide down. But yeah, anyway. So when they have his little memorial, I'll stream that. That'll be pretty cool. That should be coming up here in the next week or two. Maybe we could go street race some people. Take the back roads to my house.
Oh, I didn't see your brother's truck. Does that?
My brother's truck?
Yeah, your little brother.
Yeah.
He has a cool truck.
Yeah. Oh, you haven't seen it yet? It's a Dodge diesel 3500. It's all hopped up with bigger turbo and programming and deletes and shit. They need to make a speedometer miles per hour counter widget for live streaming so you can see the approximate speed that we're traveling right now. That's about 80 miles an hour. Better slow down.
I'm scaring the Prius.
What?
I'm scaring the Prius.
Scaring the Prius? Priuses don't like this truck anyway. I'm sure they probably have a widget like that. It says displays your miles per hour.
Oh, for sure.
Got the taco people still tacoing it up. Tacos. Damn, they're out late. Midnight. need to clean my damn window. Oh. It's fine if you're in Mexico. Yeah, this town is demographically, I think it's like 70% Hispanic in this town. White's only like a small percent. Then you go to the next town south and it's like, you know, flip-flop the other way around. It's like 80% white. And we got our other demographics here. But yeah, this town is notorious for loud Mexican music.
They play Mexican music from now.
People drinking Bud Light. People riding horses.
Yeah, they got like mariachis and
Mariachi bands.
Some like Mexicans.
It's all good. You know what I like about Mexicans is they usually work really hard. They don't call the cops no matter what. You could stab somebody in the street and they just act like they're sweeping their driveway. Not tripping at all. So they mind their own business, really. I missed it. What kind of vehicle are we cruising in? I don't know that we're cruising. This is a Ford F-250, 2006, 6.0 Power Stroke diesel. Hopped up just a little bit. Emissions deleted, of course. Look at that cop. We'll get on it real quick. Oh! Oh shit. Got a little sideways. Sometimes I underestimate the power my truck has and it just breaks loose on me.
Is there sand right there?
Big old 37's breaking loose. Anyway. This is California. You wouldn't think California has neighborhoods with no street lights, neighborhoods with dirt roads. It's my buddy's street right here, 63rd. It's a dirt road. RVs parked on the dirt road. This is the street where Eric smashed his face on the concrete cover thing. The notorious face smashing street. Anyway. Yeah. Eric, remember they used to always park at the end of this street, like right before the dirt road? Nostalgic areas, I guess, for those who are RV chatters. Eric used to always park right here. Anyway, just show you guys how close I live to all this stuff. This is the dirt road. It's kind of bumpy. There's regular houses on the dirt road. You could have yourself a house right here off the dirt road. Regular old residence. More horse property. Well, where did all this water come from? It's all flooded out right here. Somebody must have Broke a pipe or something. Right there. Crazy. And the dirt road continues going on that way for a while. Just about like, say, 10 years ago, this whole area was like, I mean, there's houses always in this neighborhood, but just, you know, to the south of me, there's actually dairies with cows and stuff. And then now where all these shopping centers are in what they call Eastville, that was all dairies. Is that the cops? No. Who drives like that in a residential? What an ass. What an absolute ass. Could be old ladies trying to cross the street. These people are the cartel. Yeah. When you see a house and nobody goes to work and they got all these badass vehicles and they speak poor English and shit, it's like, yeah, they gotta work for the cartel probably. Or they're just rich. More than likely. People playing music. Maniac. Sorry, I know it's probably not the... Shouldn't drive like that. Let's see. Uh-oh. Should not drive like that in my neighborhood, huh? I've had my neighbors yell at me quite a few times. Mariachi music as you roar down the street. Eric's got, like, I'd say a little bit more. He has more Pisces surrounding him than I do.
We put this fence here?
Yeah, the fence. It's been there for a few years now. I know I miss being able just to come flying down and then go out there in the dirt, but fenced. Yes, they mind their own business. They definitely do. They don't care what I do, and I don't care what they do, but occasionally, you know, I'll be working on something and somebody will tell me, I need this trailer to be ready for tomorrow morning at 6. So I'll be out there like grinding and welding until midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, and my neighbors are cool. Nobody's ever said a word to me. No matter how much noise I make, welding, grinding, sparks flying,
Gripping jets,
hammering stuff. They're like, oh, it's cool. I only have a neighbor on one side of me anyway, so. What are you guys doing tonight? Anything special? I keep telling Eric that we should have a chat barbecue, or, you know, a barbecue where all the viewers and chatters could come and eat some food. He doesn't want to do that. Not a damn thing. Is it cold up there? I bet it is. See, in about in May or June, I got to go up to Nevada City, which is kind of up in your direction.
What are you going to do out there?
Nevada City. Remember the property I went to go bring the fifth wheel down
Oh yeah.
They got more stuff they want to bring down. So they'll pay me to go up there and do it. Nevada City, Grass Valley area. I got to make a trip up there. Nowhere actually. Wine mommy having some wine. That's nice.
Didn't you get like a free truck out of that last time?
I did get a free truck out of that. I sold it. It was the
Nice.
Dodge 2500.
Oh yeah, it was where that
Yeah.
thing was parked.
But you know what sucked is I thought I was making all this money on it, and then when I went to sell it, the guy handed me like $9,000 or whatever. I was like, hell yeah, this is what's up. And then comes back, he's like, oh, you know what? There's like $2,500 in back fees owed on it. I'm like, what? So I had to give it to him. I was like, here, fuck it. He said, I don't want to do the deal unless I get that money in the back fees off.
It's probably bullshit.
I could have told him, fuck off. You already handed me the stack, dude. See you later. Sorry about your luck, but I'm not that kind of person. I wouldn't do it.
It's probably bullshitting you.
No, I double checked
so?
it. I confirmed that with the jumped off the bridge. Oh, on the 49? Oh yeah, that's a badass bridge where the 49 crosses the Yuba River. That's awesome right there. I got pictures of that on my phone. I wanted to jump off. I was being too much of a pussy. That's such a badass area. Yeah, they say California's in a drought. Southern California's in a drought. And then you see places like the Yuba River. There's like so much fucking water flowing through there. I'm like, yeah, we're not in a drought. That's a lie.
Yeah, it rained a lot last week.
That's an
probably
awesome
raining a
bridge,
lot right
though.
now.
Is it raining up north? It did rain a little here last week, huh? I'm gonna go fasting next week, and then I'll do a challenge where I drink like this whole big ass bottle of water. Where'd it go?
It fell back down.
I know.
What's the longest you fasted for?
I don't know. Earlier though? Oh, so it was raining today. That's cool. Been waiting to have a nice fire. I do this thing where I burn a lot of oak. I like to burn different species of oak because it's like, you know, burns for a long time because it's really dense and it smells good. So I got to go up to the ranch and cut some oak down. Yeah, but all the water can flow down here if they want it to. That's why we have the aqueducts and shit. And it's a lie. The state is not in a drought. It's literally on one of the biggest aquifers in the whole world. They just want to scare people and they want people to leave the state. So you fast? No, I usually slow.
You like coconut waters?
I love coconut water, especially this one. See if they can see it. This one right here. Pressed. That's the good one. I've never fasted, but my friend was explaining to me what the benefits of it are. And he's also telling me that I should do a heavy metal detox. And you take this stuff called psyllium husk. I've taken the psyllium husk before. It feels like it's squeegeeing out your intestines as it like goes down, you know? You could feel it. And
Seems good.
oh man, no, it's good. So you don't eat for a couple days, and then you take the psyllium husk, clean your whole intestines out, and drink a bunch of water, and then it's like a reset, you know, detoxify. Fiber will clean you out. Well, I eat a lot of salads as it is. I eat salad at least 2-3 times a week.
I like salad.
But they say though, fast for 2 or 3 days and then take the psyllium husk and it should totally cleanse your body. Oh, and then you got to eat the Celtic sea salt, which has 82 minerals. All this other salt they sell at the stores just got one single, salt mineral in it, which doesn't help you digest your food good.
Didn't you buy that?
Take the Celtic sea salt.
Yeah, you were talking about that. Did you buy that?
Yeah, that husk, no joke. Yeah, it squeegees you out. Have a good night. Good night. Damn, it's late as fuck over there, I bet. It's probably 3 o'clock in Missouri. Anyway. And then eat some cayenne. They say eat a bunch of cayenne pepper. That should kill any parasites. And then after you do that, do one of those like every 6 months where you fast. Eat some Celtic sea salt, eat the psyllium husk, eat some cayenne pepper, and then drink a bunch of water. You should be like, super healthy after that. Shred off any extra fat. For your brain? Is that why you do it? For your brain? I don't know. It makes sense. I should do a brain cleanse too, like get off the internet for a few days. Don't watch any porn, don't watch any rated R movies. Read a bunch of books. Educational books. A brain cleanse. Go to sleep at night listening to that 432 hertz tones and whatnot. Said what today? Your doctor said what? Oh, about porn? Yeah. Fast. Then we don't need to wipe our buns on the grass. I never wipe my buns on the grass, but I think Mike's problem that day is he was really dehydrated from the drinking for long periods of time, and does that help? No. Yeah, all that drinking so many days in a row, that's bound to just fuck you up, dude. Especially have you dehydrated, And dehydration leads to diarrhea, unfortunately. Anyway. I brought a bunch of gunpowder home from the ranch. I've been wanting to make a little
pipe bomb?
A little firework. No, it's a firework with just metal. It's just made out of galvanized steel with end caps. We couldn't call it a firework for YouTube though, because YouTube doesn't allow you to make those words you said. Fireworks though, you can make those. We'll just call it a firework.
We'll just buy some I gave
No, I'm telling you, I brought a gang of gunpowder home from the ranch.
I gave your brother a bunch of oxidizer, like 2 pounds or something.
What? Oh, I have tannerite too.
No, but I gave him
ammonium nitrate?
Yeah.
Oh, you should see this other chemical I got right now too. Right when I open the jar, like when I open the bottle of it, once it hits the environment, it starts smoking. That's how it's a hardcore, it's a super strong acid. It'll clean metal, like you pour it on the metal, it'll just cleans it instantly. It's like super high percentage. I think it is sodium chloride maybe. Sodium hydrochloride. It's some kind of really strong acid anyway. Night. Day.
Isn't that lie? It's a strong
Put your
base.
well informed before you babble glasses on tonight. Hi, Trev. I'm going to bed. Just saying hi. Well, hello. And welcome to another useless stream of useless facts and information that you'll never need to know.
You have brake fluid?
Yeah, brake fluid and chlorine tablets.
Yeah. I have some chlorine tablets.
There's another one where you mix brake fluid and something else. Makes fire.
Does it work with .3? I think it was supposed to be .5, but
That's going to be the sign he doesn't have long. Yeah, I've never really been a super like alcoholic, but I already know I'm buying some Celtic sea salt right now. Where are you buying it from? Because I went to Whole Foods and I went to what's that other place? Trader Joe's, and neither one of them had it. And Whole Foods said, "Oh, we have it from time to time, but it sells out really quick." And I'm like, "Okay." And they're like, "You could just go on Amazon and order it." So,
Oh yeah, you saw it on Amazon.
yeah, guess Amazon it is. Blinker fluid good? I don't know. What do you recommend? Recommend for what? The Sprouts carry it. I actually there's a Sprouts right down the street from my house, and they did not have it either. And I asked them, they said the same thing. They're like, yeah, we get it from time to time, but it sells out quick. I'm like, okay, so Amazon. I'm like, I don't want to fucking give Bezos any more of my money than I absolutely have to. Fuck Amazon. They killed all the mom and pop stores. It's like, just take over the world with your corporate conglomerate fucking $1 trillion business that you got. Whatever. Yeah, I try to only order from Amazon if I have to. Don't get me wrong, I know it's convenient and they got everything you fucking want on there, but fuck them. I'd rather go, support a mom and pop place that's local, even if I have to pay more money than Amazon. Because when I want something, I want it now. I don't want to order it. I don't want to wait for Prime to deliver it. I just want to pay for it and have it in my hand. That's how I like doing business. If I can't do that, then I guess I'll be forced to order it on Amazon. But Sprouts. Do you guys like Sprouts? Do they have Sprouts in other? Is Bubble Boots? Are you in California? Their 2-day shipping is a lie. I'll tell you what, I live right next to about 4 huge Amazon buildings, and they're all within there's one within 2 miles, but the rest of them are, not far off. So if they say it's going to be here in 2 days, it usually does get here. I've even ordered stuff on Amazon and it gets here sooner than it said it would. I'm like, whoa.
Like in less than a day.
Yeah. So if you're in California, I don't know, have you ever seen Bristol Farms? That's a really high-end store, Bristol Farms.
Oh, in Malibu, that one?
They have one in Calabasas. That's the last one I went to. But they have them all over. There's one in Yorba Linda by my sister's. There's some other super high-end store my buddy was telling me about. I forget what it's called, but they're making jokes about it on TikTok because it's that one's super bougie. You only shop there if you drive a fucking exotic car.
I think I passed. There was one when I was passing by Malibu over there, and some mushrooms that were freaking $50.
Yeah, that's probably that. Yeah, it's in Malibu. Yeah, that's the store. That's the store I'm talking about. I forget what it's called, but it's Beyond Bougie. Yeah, Erewhon. Yeah, that's exactly the store. You should see they have little parodies they made about Erewhon on fucking TikTok, making fun of how expensive they're oh, buy this little thing of fucking sour cream. It's only $39, 2 ounces. They sell my friend's brand of coconuts there at Erewhon.
Oh, is it the ones that you just easy open or something?
They're cryogenically frozen. When they bring them from Thailand or whatever. But yeah, he got his coconuts. They have them at Whole Foods and they have them at Erewhon.
What?
Yeah. Cryogenically frozen coconuts. Yeah, it's where somebody's, I don't know, that's a good ploy, you know what I mean? If you just charge, your product can be absolute shit. It doesn't even have to be that good. Just put a price tag on it for a lot of money, put it in some bougie ass store, and people will buy it. They don't even care if it's good. $20 for a smoothie. I could imagine that's probably. You could probably get one that's $40 if you add extra things into it or something. I don't know. And if they made one there, a smoothie that was $100, those fucking rich sons of bitches would probably buy it. You know, it'd be like have another menu that's like the platinum menu. You know, like, oh yeah, buy these smoothies that are like extra good, and they're $120. People would buy them just because they think, oh, if it's expensive, it must be worth it. And really, it's just some shit you got at frickin' Stater Brothers. Gold Flake smoothie. Yeah, Platinum Flake smoothie. Ground Diamond smoothie. I don't know. I don't even know if those things would be good for you. Is gold good for you? Is ingesting gold good for you?
I think it's edible, yeah.
It's a heavy metal, whether you want to look at it that way or not, you know. It's a heavy metal. Heavy metals aren't good for your body, they say.
I think it's like titanium. It doesn't like dissolve in your body.
Gold doesn't dissolve. I guarantee you gold will not dissolve.
Yeah, it doesn't freaking. But I know nickel, that shit's bad for you.
Any metals are not supposed to be in your. Oh, I don't know. Iron, that's a heavy metal also. So.
Wait, isn't your blood made out of like iron shit?
It looks like it. They would. People are idiots. Yep. I know Air One. They also have a colloidal silver smoothie. Yeah, serious. Trying to think.
Colloidal silver.
Yeah.
You could use that.
I'll just get a big chunk of like a silver bar and start grating it on like a cheese grater. Like, yeah, this is a silver smoothie with real silver dust.
No, use that
throw a handful of it in the mix.
Use that on marijuana plants to make them male. Colloidal silver.
It'll turn the really?
Female plants to male.
Why would you want a male though?
If you want to pollinate and make seeds with one female.
Very interesting. We've always just said we need females. No hermaphrodites and no males. What else could we put in the smoothie to make it cost more money? Ice. This ice is from the glaciers of Alaska. Special Alaskan glacier ice. It's very pure. Very good for you. Throw that in there. If you want the Alaskan glacier ice, that'll be an extra $25. But it's literally the purest fucking ice in the whole world. You know, it's the best. So throw that in there. You know, we'll have strawberries that are, I don't know.
They got those $20 strawberries at Japan.
If they're grown in like some type of organic soil. Why are they $20?
It's $20 for one strawberry.
I know why.
I don't know. They're supposed to be really good.
Okay, well then we'll put those strawberries in the smoothie, and they'll cost at least $40 more. So if you want the good strawberries with the Alaskan glacier ice, plus the $20 they cost already, now we're at somewhere around $85 smoothie. Positive vibes. Yeah, nothing. It's a positive vibe. You want some good vibes in your smoothie? It's made with like really clean air in a clean environment with good clean air. My friend made these, his dad, he designed these things where, you know those bags that you carry in, like let's say you want to go get your groceries from the store? You carry in like your own bag. He made these little things that you put the bag in, and it's like this really bright ultraviolet light, and it fucking it sterilizes the bag as your I don't know why you need your bag to be sterilized, but that's what it does. And then you can charge money, or maybe the store would just pay money, but yeah. bag sterilizer with UV light. And then his idea got, like, they said, yeah, that would work and people would want it and shit, but he never did nothing with it. It never went anywhere. I don't know that there's really that big of a need for bag sterilizing, but hey, it works. It's what they use to clean water too, is UV light, like treatment facilities.
Yeah.
What else could we invent? Nothing. Earth already has everything it needs. Did they have that light that sterilized your toothbrush? Is some type of UV light? Ultraviolet.
I use it for my fish tank.
Have any of you chatters, have any of you guys ever been in one of those, what is it, sensory deprivation tanks? Because that's what, I want to try going in one of those. Do you know about that, Efron? They have them in Corona. No, there's like no sound. You like just lay back or you float in this. They put like 2,000 pounds of Epsom salt in the water, so you're like super buoyant, and you just lay there and float. And there's no light in there, so you basically, all your senses are just deprived. There's no sound. You're super light. It's for relaxing, and it's for, depriving your senses of anything. When someone buys Molly, how are they sure they are getting Molly and some other crap like fent? Well, you can buy fentanyl test kits. They're available all over the internet, so you could test basically any drug. But here's what I found with the fentanyl test kits is, I think they test for like certain precursors, and like I've tested certain things, and then it tested fent right away. The best way is, my friends, they have this spectrum analyzer, and this spectrum analyzer literally shines a beam of, some type of light at the drugs, and it tells you exactly what is in those particles. And most of the time, like I've seen, it's just like 90 to 96% cocaine hydrochloride, no other binding agents, really clean stuff. Molly, with my experience, Molly should be pink or brown, crystalline. They call it moon rock. Moon rock, it's literally going to look like a chunk of like, shiny crystalline rock, pink or brown. Most of the time, ecstasy should smell like some kind of black licorice or root beer, because it's derived from fennel a lot of times. Fennel is like a
tree.
It's like a bush or a plant. Or also, sassafrine is sarsaparilla root. That's another place MDMA is derived from. So it'll literally, if you smell a big bag of ecstasy pills and they're good, it should smell like root beer or like black licorice. That's my experience with MDMA. Just smoke weed, tweakers. We're talking about MDMA, which is ecstasy, I guess.
Yeah, you could buy Molly trees, little baby ones.
But yeah, I understand. Like, I have a group of friends that they went to go do some cocaine. They were in Costa Mesa a few years back, and boom, they found 4 people dead in their hotel room because they all did a bump and it had fentanyl in it. None of them made it far enough, they all just died right there. That's freaking sick and sad, I don't know why somebody would cut a drug with, a drug that's going to kill your, potential clientele. It's kind of stupid, but.
That's not good.
What?
Fentanyl.
Yeah, that was Alyssa's friends that died.
Really?
From the cocaine, fentanyl.
Well, it's kind of sketch when we were in Havasu.
No, back then there was no. When you guys were, no, there was no fentanyl back then. It wasn't a big thing. Honestly, now people think it's fentanyl, but there's more tranquilizers in it than there is anything else. That's why when you see those people all hunched over and they're like just like bent in half doing the zombie fucking crawl. No tranquilizers. I'm not even sure. It's not pure fentanyl. drugs are bad. Just don't do them at all. That's why I'm going to start fasting and eating Celtic sea salt, drinking a lot of water.
So Alyssa went over there too?
Well, unless you get your product tested with a spectrum analyzer, that's a way that's for sure guaranteed, you know.
Those are expensive, aren't they?
Spectrum analyzer, yeah, the one my friend has, I think he said it costs $60,000. But then people will come, you know, if they are, you know, selling a lot of coke, they'll want you to come certify it, test it out, and make sure there's nothing in it. Pay you just to do that. It'd be like an investment. You buy this $60,000 spectrum analyzer, you get to go test everybody's coke, kick you down,
yeah.
And then they'll have to pay you too for doing the analyzation. And they even print out a little piece of paper and it says, like, you know,
nice.
what the contents that were found inside of it were. But anyway. Yeah, you don't have to experiment. You could use one of those spectrum analyzers, and then it won't be a surprise. You know, you know exactly what's in it.
It's pretty sad. My freaking plant just died.
Which plant?
My little cocaine plant.
Oh yeah. How's the Mimosa hostilis doing?
That freaking died too.
It died.
My ayahuasca died too.
Yeah. A bunch of my friends they just buy the powdered root bark already, and then that's like one step closer to making the DMT. It
would like drip little saplings on it.
What?
The
coca or the
ayahuasca? No, the freaking. I ate some leaves. It really, really does shit with some baking soda, and
You think it's enough?
It makes your mouth numb.
Is it typical to find Molly that is fake? If you want some Molly, I mean, I might know a guy that knows a guy. Is it typical to find Molly that's fake? I don't know. I never really had that problem because I know, like, the right people to get it from, but I don't know. I don't think I've ever bought it fake. I mean, if it just looks like a really like flour, like a white powder, I wouldn't get it. If it looks some type of, like, you know, it's got to look like, you know, flakes of broken glass or something, that's probably good. But grow some San Pedro. I know about the San Pedro. That's how you make the mescaline.
I have a little cactus of that.
Yeah, that's good stuff. Tell you what, yeah, San Pedro's good. Mescaline's probably one of the more, like, positive, uplifting trips. You remember Metalocalypse, the show? I was talking about this earlier. Yeah. The Yopo, the coffee, the like DMT coffee. DMT coffee. And then they have the DMT honey from the Nepal or whatever. I'm looking for the Colorado River toads.
They sell.
Lurk mode. Hope y'all have a good night. Okay, good night, Bubble Boots. Who's just a chatter? I feel like you're somebody else that has been around in the chat for a long time. Yeah, you knew about the how do you say that? Xylazine? Bad stuff.
I heard that river toad one was pretty bad.
Oh yeah, the river toad one.
Just, like...
Some people have, like, really, like, negative, but you know what? I feel like if you can't handle your drugs, you shouldn't be fucking with the fucking DMT anyway, especially not the toad venom one.
Yeah, I heard that one's pretty bad.
Be along for the ride. My friend made some vape pens recently, Efron, and
oh yeah,
these things were so good. By like the fourth hit, I was already like full on crossed over into yeah. a different realm. Like, I could be sitting here looking and I'd see totally different.
Did it make you like throw up though?
Yeah, I don't know what. I didn't. Those were good pens. Those Third Eye vape pens. Those ones were good, but
there's something that would make you.
Yeah, like, I would want to puke a lot of times. Yeah, I have to have a full stomach. You still talk to Sam? How is she? I'm not with Sam anymore. I talk to her occasionally. She's okay, I guess. I don't want to put anyone's personal business out there like that, but she's all right. She's doing okay, I guess. She gained a lot of weight last time I seen her.
Did I see her?
Samantha? I saw you when I was driving with her one time and I was at the light down there, but I don't think you
I
don't think you've actually met her in person. But she's a cool chick. I'm gonna have to buy myself some view bots. You know, you can do that for your channel. You can you can get view bots, so it looks like you have more people than you actually do. See the cats like hopping through the field right here, probably chasing rabbits. Just keep some orange juice on hand. Yeah, orange juice. I don't know. It's never really done that much for me while I was tripping. It's fun, but
like something.
what was it like dating Squirrel? Squirrel is bipolar. Efron knows Squirrel. Squirrel's bipolar. One of the first times I was hanging out with Squirrel, me and her like just sitting in my truck at a park, and we're like drinking a beer, and I said something she disagreed with, and then I'm just like, whatever, we're just sitting there, and all of a sudden, wham! I get punched in the face. I'm like, what the fuck was that for, dude? And she looks at me with like a little tee-hee, like a little smile. I'm like, what in the absolute fuck was that? So then I asked her mom, I was like, you know, me and your daughter were hanging out the other day, and out of nowhere, she just punched me in the face. And I was like, what? Like, why did she do that? She's like, well, you know, she's manic depressive and bipolar and yada, yada, yada. I'm like, okay, well, her mom's like, well, if you really like her and you care about her, you know, just something you're going to have to fucking
deal with,
you know, learn to deal with, or you just got to learn her so you don't send her off the deep end. And Squirrel, when she doesn't drink, she's a totally different person. Alcohol is the devil. When she's like Russian and German and stuff. So when she drinks, she turns into a different person, and I don't like to deal with that person she becomes. So it's probably better that I stay far away from her. And then, of course, the drug use on top of that doesn't help either. So Squirrel's a really cool girl, especially if she's not drinking, but she usually is. So
she's still around here?
She's around. She's in Norco. Me and Squirrel, we've had definitely our good times in the past, but I mean, she told the cops one time that I stole her skateboard, and then
one time
I ended up, you know, almost they wanted to give me prison time over it because of whatever she was drunk, whatever she fucking told the cops.
Some crazy ass.
And the whole thing is she hit me, and then she told me, give me a ride to my mom's, and I did. She left her skateboard in the back of the truck. I threw it in front of her neighbor's house. Her neighbor took the skateboard. She thought I kept her skateboard. So whatever she told the cops was that I like forcefully took the skateboard from her. Or, you know, she says that they coerced her into saying, you know, her statement, which I don't doubt. But anyway, Squirrel's cool. I just, you know, my family especially is like, Trevor, please keep your distance from her. That way you don't end up in prison. Trevor sold drugs to Squirrel and Sam. No, Squirrel and Sam actually both had their own drugs. Jake Silver. The fuck out of my chat, you dumb nigger. I swear to God, dude. Jake Silver, why don't you come to California so I can beat you up, dude? Please. You had the nerve. You said you drove down the Twin Street. You drove down Mike and Eric Street. You hate Mike so much. Why didn't you stop? Why didn't you stop? And you didn't say hi to anybody. You were in California. You didn't say hi to Dex. You didn't say hi to Sam. You didn't say hi to me. You didn't say hi to the twins. What are you doing, dude? You just came here just to creep out and lurk out, drive down up and down the streets like a weirdo? Kind of questionable, dude. Kind of questionable. I'm a drug dealer. I've been a drug dealer in my lifetime, but I'm not now. I don't sell drugs anymore. And yeah, and for the record, Squirrel and Sam have their own drugs. They don't need me. I'm sure they can find them. Human being.
Oh, do you watch those videos with the Ukraine when they get with the drones and shit? The drone strikes?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, that shit's crazy. I wanted to get a freaking drone after that.
My friends that live down the street right here,
Uh-huh.
they have this big, huge drone, right? And it's literally, it takes pressure wash hoses and it's going to be used to clean solar panels.
Oh, badass.
So it's going to like go up and fly. It's going to, have these two hoses that, go attached
Yeah,
to
I
it.
heard they,
It's going to straight up clean solar panels. It could clean like
'cause I heard
buildings. It could clean walls
there's
and
this
shit.
agriculture one that they use that they said they could like strap like a big ass machine gun to. The DJI makes.
Well, yeah, if this thing can, take a hot water hose.
Made in China.
Jake, why don't you call him? You hate him so much, and then you say, "Oh, well, when Mike called me last night, that's how." Dude, you're so full of shit. Jake, you're never gonna win, dude. Take loss after loss after loss. You're not gonna win, dude. Just enjoy the state that you live in and continue fighting cages. This guy tried telling me he's a cage fighter. I'm like, no, you're not. You come all the way to California so you can drive up and down Mike Street and then you don't say hi to anybody. That's just weird, dude. Like, why didn't you come say hi to me or Mike or Eric or Sam or Zoe? All these people you claim to know in California, but then you just come up out here so you can drive up and down Mike Street? That's kind of weird, dude. Kind of freaking weird. But whatever. Just saying. A top mod? He did call me. I have proof. Okay. And you don't know if I've ever seen... Yeah, well, she told me you haven't. I don't know. I don't think she'd lie to me. No, he's not a mod. Why would she lie to me? She said she's never even seen you on a video chat. And then straight up, when you tell me, Mike, you don't need to say, I can prove it. Like, okay, if you tell me Mike called you, then he called you, but I don't, you and Mike don't like each other. Why would he call you? It's just weird, dude. No, Zoe has no reason to lie to me. She never has before. What are you trying to say? What are you insinuating, Jake? That are you trying to say that you and Dex are hanging out? That's why she didn't go to the rave? Because I highly doubt that. But I mean, I could always call her and ask, but you and your funny statements. Do I know Jake? No, not. I mean, to me, you know somebody like when you've met them in person and you shook their hand, or you've seen them face to face, or you've been in the same room as them or something. You've had a personal interaction with them. So I only know Jake Silver from Instagram conversations and chats where he tries to one up me and then ends up probably mad and pissed off at the end of the chat. It's all good. Figure it out, Trev Dog. It gave me great pleasure to crush Mike's dreams of seeing her tonight, but keep thinking I can't cause Mike pain and heartache, Trev Dog. Oh, why? Because you didn't pay for her ticket? That doesn't mean you were like hanging out with her. It just means she didn't have the money to go and you didn't pay for her shit. So info. What do you want info on? Jake hates Mike because Mike was with Dex on and off, and he thinks that Dex could have done so much better, and Mike's a piece of shit, and blah, 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 blah. Well, Jake hates Mike because he likes Dex. He's donated a bunch of money to her, and he doesn't have her where he wants her. And, so many times Jake's paid for hotel rooms and Mike stayed there. I even stayed there one of the times, and I ate the continental breakfast on Jake Silver. Partied all night and had breakfast on Jake Silver. And he goes, I don't care, I'm rich. I'm like, well, if that's a flex, why did you make Jake Silver a mod? I just wanted to fuck with him for a second. He's not mod anymore.
Who's Jake Silver? I want to know.
He's a Jew. He's some rich little Jewish kid from fucking back east somewhere.
Does he have a boat?
Does he have a boat? A Jewish boat? I don't know. Hey, subscribe to my channel so you could be a moderator in there for me. Time people out. And then you gotta type in the chat.
Some girls like, I have a Jew house. We'll see. And I was like, what's a Jew house? This is a fucking big ass mansion.
Look for my channel.
What is it?
It's just Trev Dog. TREV / DAWG.
Dash?
Yeah.
Like underscore? Or
no, what? Like
this one? That?
Yeah, hyphen. High Northern Lights.
Wait, is there a number at the end?
No, 87 maybe. Yeah. Uh-huh.
This one?
That's not me. That one's me.
This one's you?
That. Live. You could see where it's click on my live thing. Yeah, there you go. Now type something in my chat. I'll make you a moderator and then you could do all kinds of cool stuff. Efron's Craft. There you go. Is that the same one that your channel is on?
No.
Like if I click on that, will I be able to see your channel stuff? At least someone owns live. Yep. Tonight is dead. Yes, tonight is. It's kind of dying, I guess. Let's see. Here, I'll go like this. Yeah.
Nah,
What?
my YouTube
Did that thing pop up that says like FAQ or whatever? Yeah, see that? Now you could time people out.
So what do you do? Just close?
Watch. Yeah, just push close and then. So let me see that real quick. Look at this. So, and then you could also see where it says live chat. Like you could see all messages, and now you could see all of it. But like this one, for instance. Who did I deleted somebody?
I don't know.
What the fuck? I didn't mean to. If I deleted you, I'm sorry. Oh, I deleted Jake Silver. I didn't mean to do that, Jake Silver. I'm sorry, dude. I totally didn't mean to time you out. I don't care. Well, when your timeout's up, you could come back. I don't. Sorry. He's probably fucking punching air right now. Anyway. I didn't mean to time anyone out. I really didn't. Yeah, I know the live stream. I still want to go. I wanted to go tonight because there was like... But they didn't go in the drum and bass area at all. They were just in the trance. I fucking hate trance. I don't like house. I don't like techno. I don't like happy hardcore. I like drum and bass. And that's it. I like a little bit of dubstep. But they did not go in the fucking drum and bass area at all. At least not that I seen. And I'm like, man, this fucking Scribbles is having a bad time. I'd be having a bad time too. Fuck, man. Shit's fucking annoying, all that other ridiculous music. I seen deadmau5 was on the main stage tonight for a minute. That he usually does like a decent set, you know, if you like that style. But yeah, all that other music gives me a fucking headache, dude. Hello, Vicky Walsh. All that other music gives me a headache. Straight up. Like, drum and bass, I like. I've always liked that since I was a youngster, but yeah. Well, there's VIP areas all over the venue usually, but they didn't go to the one area where I would have spent the whole night at. I don't even think they went to it. I don't know why. I figured DGAF would be into drum and bass, but I don't know. My homies, I used to go to a lot of raves. The best is like when they would let me I got to sell water at some of the underground raves. Fuck, Efron, me and Jenny would be walking out of the rave. Jenny's purse full of cash. All our pockets full, like, literally cash bulging out of the fucking pockets. I'd be like, come on, don't fucking talk to these idiots. You know, on the way back to the car, don't talk to anybody. Just go, get in the car.
I was probably with you a couple times.
Yeah, no, you were with us before. Well, they let Terrence sell water at these parties for a while, and we did pretty good with all that. Selling water at a rave, that's the number one thing people need more than drugs, is water. So you get to sell water, you'll be... I don't know, a few years back at the Coliseum, they had a big... Go Ventures had a big scandal. I think it was partially Insomniac, too, where, like, there was some kind of scandal with the water sales, and somebody came up on, like, fucking a couple $1 million. Every rave, they'd make millions off of fucking... like a fail. Not like back in the day raves. Yeah, the vibe was different. But I don't know, I wouldn't have been around all that trance stuff anyway. It was really expensive. I mean,
I think we saw Tiesto one time with that one place with all those cars.
All the cars.
It had some like expensive ass cars all parked in the front.
Where was
small
that?
venue in LA, or was it like in Hollywood?
Oh, at the Avalon maybe or something?
Yeah, I think so.
A club? Oh, I know what you're talking about.
It was a small one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. That's the Palladium, I think. Not like back in the day. Yeah, raves became like a really popular thing, which they were popular when I was going to them too, but it got like super mainstream, and then I don't know, I've seen a lot of weird just stuff that I'd never seen before. Like those people carrying these big tall poles and shit, and then it's weird that there's no cash sales of like alcohol or water anymore. Like it all has to be done. You gotta like purchase fucking time or whatever, that's weird. Like if I want to buy a beer or a soda, why can't I just walk up and buy it? That's fucking weird.
So how do you
And then, what?
How do you do it?
You have to like preload money onto your card, or it's like through your wristband or something, and then you gotta like preload money on, yeah, and then
you'll only get a certain amount.
That's just weird. I don't understand that at all. And then they had it's like, I guess since so many people are trying to use their phones, that you get shitty cell phone service in there now, so they give you like a Wi-Fi code,
like cell phone blockers.
They have their own network set up or something. I'm like, that was kind of weird too.
Spray so they don't do like freaking those app pays and shit like that.
It's pretty much what it is. That's weird. Jake, if you don't have nothing nice to say, come to California and I'll bitch slap you, and fucking we'll call it even, okay? Don't make me take Dex out on a date, dude. I'm telling you, I'll hook up with Dex just to piss you off. I'm not even kidding, dude. And she'll probably do it too. I know Mike would be mad, but it would be worth it just to piss you off, Jake, because you're such a fucking weenie. Okay? Don't fucking press your luck, bud, because I'll do it. Alright?
Well, who's Dex?
Some girl I know. Come to the East Coast. No, I got no business over there. I don't want to go to the East Coast. I've never been over there for a fucking reason. Because what do I want to go? Nothing interests me over there. Like, literally, what am I going to do there? I'd probably go to, like, upstate New York, because I got one friend there. I might want to check that out. But Oklahoma. I have friends in Florida, too, but I don't, like, the East Coast, there's nothing for me over there. Like, I don't.
They got those Commonwealth states with like extra rules.
I don't know. I just don't, like, what would I do over there? I'd go see my cousins in Tennessee. I guess that's Eastern. It's not the East Coast, but I don't want to go to Philadelphia. I don't want to go to New York. I don't want to go to fucking Boston. I don't want to go anywhere on the East Coast. I
get some coconuts in Florida.
Why? What's good about? Oh.
You just open up a coconut.
Yeah.
Just like randomly. Just bring a cleaver with you.
I'd go down to Key West, and I'd like to see all that. I'd like to go fishing down there.
They got
reduce your. Oh no! Don't do that. Please don't. Please don't do that, Jake. Oh my god. Anything but that. I know people there, and you wouldn't be safe. No, I wouldn't go there because I wouldn't fit in. I got one friend in upstate New York upstate New York and like New York City are two totally different factions. It's like actually real countryside out in upstate New York, but I don't belong there. I know. I saw that. He told Scribbles last night he'd give him money to stab me in the heart. I'm like, let's do it, dude. Split the money with me. I'll let you stab me in the heart. Fuck. As long as I don't die, fuck it. You know what I mean? Whatever. Want to go to Florida. Yeah, I do want to go to Florida. I want to go down there in the Keys. This guy that I do work for, he's got a property down there on Pine Island.
Oh yeah.
And he's telling me where to look, like the area where he lives down there. It's fucking looks pretty cool.
You could use a freaking cast net over there.
He wants me to drive. He has a boom truck out here in California. He wants me to drive it down. They're gonna put up some metal garage down there, and he's like, I need the boom truck down there. So
like
he's telling
warehouse thing he's making?
Yeah, like that thing that Cody built.
Oh yeah.
Quonset hut thing, and he's like, drive the boom truck down to Florida and then help me. And I don't know when he wants to do it, but I'm like, the hurricane's just gonna come back and just fucking destroy your shit again. It's happened so many times already. You want to do that? You can,
like bricks and concrete.
We can take it wherever you want, Trev Dog. You don't scare me. I don't want to scare you, dude. You're a weenie. I literally don't give a fuck about you, dude. I could care less. Like, I don't even think about you ever. But anytime somebody mentions you, you're like already lurking in their chat or lurking in my chat. If you don't like me, why are you like, you don't have to fucking, you can go somewhere else. I know you just want to troll, I get it. But like, if you had your own live stream, I wouldn't be in there because I don't care about you. I don't care. I don't give enough attention to you out of my day to click on your chat. I wouldn't do it. But apparently you love me so much. That's fine, dude. I get it. You love Scribs. You love fucking Mike. You're always in his chat. You love the RV. You're always in that chat. It's like, dude, I get it. You swing from our nutsacks because you fucking love it. You love the idea of California. I don't know. You love something about us, but it's cool, dude. I'll teach you how to be cool. For a couple $100, I'll teach you how to be cool like us one day, okay? Scribs threatened me with bodily harm, and I threatened my life because I defended Dex. I forgive nothing, and nothing is off limits now when it comes to him.
Wait, who's Dex? What does she look like?
Dude, Dex is this chick that's my friend's ex-girlfriend. Well, Jake, if you ever want classes on how to be cool, I can show you how. Just pay some money. I'll stab Mike for you. Give me $1,000, I'll stab Mike. And I'll let Scribble stab me for $1,000. That's pretty funny that Jake, I'm flattered that you'd even be in my chat, dude. That's I'm flattered, dude. You made my day. No, it's more like, why are you so sprung on a girl that like literally doesn't she doesn't really give two fucks, dude. Like, I mean, she's probably nice to you, so you buy her some more stuff, but it's like, come on, dude. At the end of the day, and then not only that, at the end of the day, I guarantee you, Mike is the only one that's shown Dex any type of real, honest love probably ever in her life. I dare to say that, because her parents neglected her. Like, they didn't give a fuck, but Mike showed Dex what real, honest love. He honestly likes and loves her for who she is. You know, they put up with each other's shit, but Mike, he honestly loves Dex. And that's what I feel. He may have treated her shitty or, you know, been a dick, or they're both addicts on, you know, whatever they're on, alcohol and whatever else. That's one thing, but he's shown her true love. And I don't think she's ever been really shown that much in her lifetime. Dex will come back. She's having her little fucking fling right now. She wants to go do what she wants to do. I get it. I've been there before. But watch, she'll be back. And Jake can give Dex all the money in the world, and watch, she'll still end up back fucking Mike at some point. Like not too in the near distant future. Like, I guarantee you. All the money, you could give her all the money in the world, and she'll still be back with Mike. The Mike that you think is such a loser and you hate him so much and he's such a piece of shit. You could give her all thousands and thousands more, and watch, she'll still come running back to Mike, like in the near distant future. Mark my words.
Hey, what happened to Jess? Remember Jess?
To live in poverty. Yeah, exactly. You could give her all the fucking thousands of dollars you want, and she'll still be back to live in poverty with Mike. Yeah, it's sad, Jake Silver, but guess what? That's the truth. Because Mike's one of the only ones that's shown her real, honest love. That's what I believe. Not only do I know that, and I've seen it. It's happened before, and it's going to happen again. I mean, that's just, I don't know. When you get a little bit older and a little bit more mature, you'll see things, you know. Don't get me wrong. I don't have all the wisdom in the world, but certain things are repeat patterns. And hello, Space Trace. I'm sorry. I was going on a rant to Jake Platinum about stuff that's pointless anyway. Maybe he'll learn some things though. Probably not, but anyway. Yeah, and you know what? I've done stupid shit like that, Jake. You could give her all the money in the world, but guess what? She has her own place now. She's going to live with Mike in his mom's house. Okay, Trev Dog. I didn't say she's gonna live with Mike, but I said she will be back. Maybe she's not gonna live with him, but he'll be the one fucking her at the end of the day. No matter how many thousands you give her, or what you buy her, how many fucking iPhones, sweatshirts, fucking Hello Kitty gear, whatever it is. Mike has shown her true love. She knows that. She realizes that. You'll see. Mike will be back in the picture. All those thousands you gave her won't matter. I'm just being real with you, dude. That's all it is. I'm just being real. I see these things.
I want to try those chlorine tabs. Let's do it.
I don't have any chlorine tablets.
I have some at my house, but I didn't get to try it. It's that pull shock, right?
And she won't have that if she keeps back with Mike. But she keeps coping and believing. So what you're doing, Jake, is you're controlling her. You're saying, oh, here's a place for you to live. You can have, I'm going to pay for this place for you to live. But if you get back with Mike, you're not going to have it. So what you're doing is you're helping her out so that you can control her. I mean, I get it. You know what I mean? I understand if that's how you want to run that program, but it just goes to show, like, yeah, you're obsessed and you're controlling. I get it. I understand, but if you're gonna be that, you gotta make sure, if you're gonna be controlling like that, you gotta earn that. You gotta have that. You know what I mean? It's like, I guarantee you, you know, yeah, you got Dex, her own apartment, whatever. I'm sure she'll invite Mike over there the first chance, you know. she gets or whatever, the minute you won't. I'm just saying, dude, you know, you can control people like that, but she's got to be able to have the same control, you know, but you guys don't have a relationship like that. So it's like, I'm just going to sit back on the sidelines. I'm going to buy this chick her own place to stay. And then I'm going to dictate who she can and cannot hang out with. Like, that's still not a flex, dude. That's still not a win. It's like, you know, if she was really in a relationship with you, she wouldn't have those people over because she would realize that that's, you know, disrespectful on her, and she just wouldn't do those things. You wouldn't even have to tell her who she couldn't and could not have over because that wouldn't be a question, you know? I can do whatever I want and enjoy hurting Mike. Yeah, but after you think you're hurting Mike, and then watch, like I said, he's the only one that's shown her any kind of true love, so you're going to be thousands more deep into this fucking Zoe pit, and then next thing you know, Mike's going to be over there fucking, she's going to be over there licking his butthole, dude. She's going to be over there fucking taking weird pictures. I mean, I'm just saying, dude. Yeah, money is power, but I mean, but these flexes you're trying to flex, they're not real. So it's like you're trying to flex things that are just like, that's just your money. You're flexing your money. It's like, okay, cool. Anybody could do that with money. It's not really like, I don't know. It's like, yeah, you got badass cars and you got all kinds of cool shit, but did you work for it? No. You got it all from your rich Jew parents. Okay. So that's not really a flex. I mean, maybe you could see it that way, but Mike is going over nowhere, Trev Dog, and if he is, there are consequences, but keep thinking I can't hurt Mike. Well, you're going to pay someone to beat him up? That's not a flex either, Jake. Yeah, I could pay someone to beat somebody else up too, but that's not a flex, dude. That's like still like, it's not like, you're still not cool, dude. Like, whatever. I don't, this is crazy. Am I allowed over there, Jake? Am I allowed to hang out with Zoe at her new pad? Is that going to be a stipulation? You better not have Trevor over there. Watch, dude. Keep pressing me. I'll fucking...
Man, I want to see who's Dex. Who's Dex?
I'll show you what she looks like in a minute. You would probably like her. She's like half Chinese.
Is she?
She's half Asian.
I don't like Asians.
Oh, you don't?
I like.
She's half Asian and half white. My friend that I'm chilling with, he's a Filipino. He just told me he doesn't like Asian girls, so I get it.
I know.
I hooked up with an Asian girl one time.
Asian girls like me, but I don't really like them.
I wasn't really that into it, though.
She like Vietnamese?
Does she look Vietnamese?
Is she Vietnamese?
No. She's half Chinese and half white. French.
Yeah, Vietnamese girls are fucking crazy as fuck.
Or have... I liked you, but you've chosen your side. That makes me sad. Jake showing emotion now. You've chosen your side. Jake, am I allowed at Zoe's pad? Just curious. Asking for a friend. If I go to Zoe's pad, are you going to kick her out? What if we're hanging out just as friends? Being dead serious. What's up, gamer girl? Gamer chick, gamer woman, gamer lady, gamer female, 1998. Just kidding. You can do whatever you want, Trev Dog, and she can not have a pad. Oh, so you're saying if I go to Zoe's, then she'll have nowhere to go? That's controlling, dude. That's weird. I can't even hang out with her as a friend. Actions have consequences. If you hang out with Dex, she ain't gonna have nowhere to go. I bet you she would. How are you gonna kick her out from like the East Coast? You gonna fly over here and like boot her out? And that's not a flex, dude. If you're gonna pay for a chick's pad, you can't like you don't get. I don't know. That's just weird. Like if you want to be like what a real gangster would do is like, yeah, I pay for this chick's house, and she can have over whoever the fuck she wants to have over. Not I pay for her house and I control what friends she has. That's just weird, dude. Like it's not a flex anyway. Manipulation at its best, Jake. Yeah. Has Jake been on a stream? Nobody's seen Jake. Not even Zoe has seen Jake's face. Now he pays for her pad. No, still, nobody has seen his face. We don't know what he looks like. Never seen him on stream. Never seen a picture of him. We don't know. Fuck, Jake could be anything. He could be... We just haven't seen him, dude. Don't know. This is sad. I agree. I definitely agree. Space Trace. She's cool. And I don't think anyone's picking sides, Jake. They're just seeing like these things for what they truly are and going, okay, well, this is my opinion, or, you know, this is weird. And no one's trying to pick a side. It's just what you're doing is actually like, it's a little bit fucking questionable, you know? She told me straight up, not even that long ago, like literally, Jake, maybe 2 weeks ago, she said, I don't know what Jake Silver looks like. I've never seen his face. I've never seen a video stream. I don't know what he looks like. I'm with Jake too, except for the controlling weird part. That's trippy, dude. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little bit weird. Red, small black man with red hair, and wears a Notre Dame jacket. She lied to you, TrEv. Why would she lie to me? Okay, you guys, why would Zoe lie to me about that? Why? To be cool? Like, that doesn't make... It doesn't make her sound cool in any, like, it just, that makes it, I know, we both know it's weird. And she's like, no, I've never seen Jake's face. Like, okay. She has no reason to lie to me. She doesn't lie to me about anything. She has no reason to. I wasn't pressing. I wasn't like, hey, Zoe, you've never seen Jake's face? What the fuck, man? Or, you know, I wasn't trying to press her about it. Or I wasn't like, oh, you've never seen Jake's face? That's weird. No. It wasn't like that. She doesn't trust you. I'm pretty sure she does, Jake. I'm pretty sure I've actually hung out with Zoe in real life a lot more hours than you have. A lot more times, days, nights where we party. Like, I've spent a lot more time in real life with Zoe than you have, and that's a fact. I'd be willing to bet everything I know and everything I own on that fact right there. Like, yes. I know Zoe better in real life than you do. Okay, Jake. Okay. Now you're just ridiculous. Whatever. She doesn't trust me, huh? Okay, Jake. I don't know, what time is it? It's 1:30 here. 4 o'clock. Damn, this guy is up 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning in my chat just to be a hater. It's okay. Come to California, Jake, and I'll teach you how to be cool. Okay. We'll hang out with Zoe in real life. We'll will do things that are not questionable. Damn. Yeah, show the pics, Jake Silver. Look at the owl.
Oh yeah, sometimes I see those barn owls flying around at night.
Where'd it go? It's probably gonna get a rabbit. Jake, send me some money. What do I gotta do? I'll live in an apartment and I won't hang out with Mike and I won't hang out with TrEv Dog. Just send me some money. You can control my life. Apparently that's what you like to do. Oh man. It's Jake's world, we're just living it. I'll even have a fucking bar mitzvah, Jake. I told Scribbles he could stab me. I told him, I'm only going to let the knife go in about an inch, maybe an inch and a half at the most, though. But I told him he could stab me. I'm down, dude. We'll do it on stream, even. I'll take a legit stab. Just, you know, make sure the money, once the money gets paid, I'm down, dude. I'm down for that, Jake. Anything for content and, you know. Then Jake will start having his control issues. No, you gotta stab him with, like, a dull butter knife. I don't know. Some rusty AIDS needle. Come on, dude. Had to be in your heart. I know. Oh, see, now you're just trying to... You see that, you got chat? Jake Silver wants to kill me, dude. What a meanie. Oh, man. Well, that... If I'm gonna die, I don't want to do it then, dude, because that's just not worth it. I got an idea. What if Scribble stabs a replica of me? Yes, enjoy Shard Talk. Jake's the one up at 4:30 in the morning. It's only 1:30 here in California. I'm getting pretty tired, actually. Yeah. Jake wants to kill me, dude. That makes me sad, Jake. I don't want to kill you, dude. I don't want you to die. He even described how he... multiple times with a Bowie knife. Woo! That means certain death, dude. Jake is harsh. Is that how you treat Dex when she hooks up with Mike? Like, I want to stab you in the heart now, bitch. With a fucking K-bar. And then I'm going to twist it around. Fuck, man. It's rough. Very rough. Sorry, chat. What would you guys think if Jake Silver killed me? Actually, Scribbles killed me because Jake... No, we wouldn't take it that far, but... I would never hurt her. She's my friend. She just cucks me and licks Mike's butthole. I think she took the pictures of herself licking Mike's butthole. I mean, who is she trying to piss off with those pictures? Weird. But Jake, you would kill me? Why would you kill me, dude? Because you're a bad man. It's okay, Jake. You don't have to answer that. But yeah, being stabbed over and over with a Bowie knife is pretty bad, dude.
I want to buy some ninja stars.
Oops. I didn't mean to time you out, Jake. I just meant to remove your mod. I don't know how. Somehow he gets his mod back. I took it away from him and then it popped back up. How the fuck is that possible? How is that possible? I gave him mod just to fuck with him. And then I took it away and then he got it back somehow. How is that possible?
Do you have any sheet metal we can make like ninja stars out of?
Sheet metal? Probably we should make them out of stainless.
Yeah, probably stainless. But working, that shit's expensive. Stainless sheet metal.
Let's go back to my house.
Some like kitchen stuff.
I have a steel plate, but
spray paint.
Yeah, no, I didn't. How do you take it away? I don't care what I gave him. I wanted to take it away. This is like not letting me. No, he's not. He's a serial killer. He wants to stab me. Go to your Google account. That's how you have to remove them, or what? Transmission has been aborted. Better not be aborted. I'll leave the light on. You know what? They should make a widget so that they could even see your console, like so they could see your dash, they could see your RPM, temperature gauges, oil pressure, fuel, miles per hour. Like if that could all pop up on screen like as you're driving. Somebody that knows how to do coding or that knows how to like write software or whatever.
So how does the boat know like your speed? Is it just like the RPM of
the boat? No, it has a little thing that
like a wind thing? Like
no, yeah, it takes in water. It sees how much water flows past a little.
Oh yeah, they have one of those on an airplane.
Unless it's GPS, you know, they do have.
But it's like a dial-in.
GPS is not really as accurate. But no, those little things that it's like a little tube that.
Like a pedo tube or something.
Stabbing is generally not cool. Okay. I don't want to kill anybody.
What is that scaffold thing?
That came from the Troy Lee Designs warehouse in Corona. What it is that when they were pulling orders in their warehouse, that little thing has wheels on the bottom of it, yeah, and then they'd slide it along the aisles and then pick their orders, like put them in that little top basket tray thing, and then yeah, and then those the little platform thing extends.
So you
can like walk out, yeah. Pick orders. So tired.
What happened to your Fiji water?
I don't know.
It fell back
there somewhere. When done with a Bowie multiple times deeply.
You got some Gorilla Tape?
Yeah, for making bombs.
Dang, this is like a thicker one. This is
no. Jake wants to stab me. I don't care who. Fuck that fucking faggot kike, dude. He wants to stab me with a Bowie knife over and over in the heart. Man, that's just like
Does he really get?
If he's really that mad, then go. Don't be in my chat. Then go fucking light the menorah or something. Go spin your dreidel. I don't know, dude. Go do what you do. Just don't do it somewhere else. You know, if you're that mad at me, fuck, dude. You don't have to be. Go make a bagel. Shit. Who are we with? We're with my friend Efron. Here, look. Can we see Efron's face? Friend of like 20 years. Let's turn the light on it. That's Efron right there. He's a spearfisher. He's a friend of mine. I met him selling fireworks at the skate park like 20 years ago. We've been to Vegas. We've done all kinds of adventures. Where we've been Wilmington, out on Cody's dad's boat, Long Beach. Known this guy for a long time. Had a lot of adventures together. Last summer we went fly fishing in the local mountains with my guru. Just a friend I've known for a long time. Unlike me, he doesn't drink, he doesn't do any chemicals, he doesn't smoke weed, he's not an idiot, you know. He hasn't been an idiot like me. He's a pretty level-headed guy, I'd like to say. Anyway, I don't know how he deals with me. It's idle threats out of anger. I know. I understand. Jake Silver comes to troll me and I fucking talk shit to him, but he loses every time. It's okay, I get it. Like, all this fucking stuff he tries to say is all lies and I prove him all wrong, and then he just throws more fits, and I'm like, come on, dude, just get real. Go, you know, be somewhere else, please. It's all good. I'm not mad at him. Even though he wants to kill me! Dude, killing someone, that's a serious... Imagine how my family would feel if he fucking killed me, dude. Fuck, dude. I have some family that's pretty, like, ruthless. They'd probably kill him back. I don't know. So the creek that are, like, kind of unmolested by humans, you know, there's still a few... Fly fishing is a whole different thing, dude. It's like requires skill. My friend though, he's so good. He fly fishes every day, and he literally takes people on tours so that they can learn to fly fish. This dude will be like, "Look, you're gonna cast right there, boom." You know, right where the stream is. He tells me, just pull him out left and right. Dude, this guy's so good. It's my guru. Efron's known Terrence for a long time too. You guys will meet Terrence soon. We don't really eat the trout anyway. We're just up there fishing, you know, catch and release. We're just having fun. Now, if we were in survival mode, I guess we could eat them, but we're not. Idaho has great fly fishing. I've seen that. Yeah, Montana and Wyoming, for sure. I'd love to be able to fly fish. And I got friends in Montana. I'd like to go to Jackson Hole, Wyoming. Idaho, I know that's a lot of white people are moving up there. That's like the stronghold up there for the white people. Baby blue mako shark steaks. Okay, no, don't get me wrong. I like to eat seafood. I like
yeah, remember we cooked that
ahi tuna, and I like, you know, yellowtail and
that white sea bass.
I like ocean fish to eat. You know, it's good. Sometimes when I eat fish, it kind of makes my tongue feel like I fucking...
You're allergic?
It makes my tongue feel all weird, like I swallowed sandpaper or something. It's the only way I could describe it. Jackson Hole is awesome. I bet you it is.
Sand in it. That's why when I got it.
I know, yeah. I hear Jackson Hole is a badass place to snowboard. I mean, that's why I'd like to go there, but in the springtime, I bet you'd be nice for doing some fly fishing. Mammoth Lakes.
Yeah, it opens next month.
Yeah. Terrence is up there all the time. in all those little lakes and streams and creeks. I hated to go on deep sea trips, but the shark steaks are good. I've never been deep sea fishing. I've been on boats out in the ocean. I've been to Catalina and stuff, but I've never been deep sea fishing. I hear it's fun though. I've been to Catalina on a yacht a couple times, and I know what the seasickness is, but
You get seasick?
I don't. But like, for instance, the last time I went to Catalina on my mom's friend's yacht, like coming back, it was so bad. This guy, he said he'd been the captain of many boats for like 25 years, and he goes, dude, this is the absolute worst I've ever seen it. Because we're on this 60-foot yacht, and it's just getting tossed around, it's literally going up the wave, like... It's
because it's windy in the afternoon.
We're coming back at like 9 or 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah, it's windy.
And it was rough, dude. It was like... Even the captain said, he's like, dude, I'm getting a little bit scared. It's really big tonight. And this yacht was just getting slammed around. Anyway... so I didn't get seasick. It was just, I was like dizzy when I got off. When I got back onto stable land,
yeah,
like, my legs feel like they're jello. Yeah, kind of weird.
I get my fishing license next month.
For where? Ocean or for the
both?
Yeah.
We get the little ocean stamp.
Let's go out to the land in Barstow.
In Barstow?
Your
was
land.
Looking at it.
My buddy here, Efron, he owns, how much is it?
It's like 80 acres.
80 acres out by was it by Fort Irwin somewhere?
Yeah, it's
or
like
by Barstow.
This old,
between Fort Irwin and Barstow somewhere.
Yeah, right there. There's like this mountain thing.
Yeah, we looked at it on the map one time. Let's go out there and just stake a flag. We'll just put your flag in the top of the hill up there.
Buy a drone so I don't have to hike up there. It's pretty steep.
Let's rent a D11 cat, and we'll make a big flat spot on the big plateau. You could build something up there one day. Yeah.
I want to ride it.
The captain was nervous. Yeah, we were on a 60-foot boat, and this boat was getting tossed around like a fucking little rubber duck or something. It was like stuff was breaking on the yacht. That's how bad it was. Bombay Beach? Oh, where's that? The Salton Sea? I'm about maybe Efron. You ever work in OC? I worked with a guy named Efron. No, this he's Filipino. The Efron you worked with is probably Mexican. He's been to Orange County a lot. Efron's been to my family's house several times. Holidays and whatnot. He knows my family pretty well. Brother, sister, mom. You met my dad before too, huh? Before he moved to Hawaii.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to go to Hawaii.
We could go. You want to go? We could stay at my dad's. Just go exploring out there.
They have ticket airfares for like $300 in the summer.
If you book in advance.
It's just in the summer. It's always like that. I don't know why.
Oh, the volcanoes are going off right there, not far from him right now.
Oh, they're going off again?
Yeah.
On the Big Island.
Mm-hmm.
You still grow peppers?
My dad?
Yeah.
My dad grows all kinds of shit.
Probably grow all kinds of
chilies,
shit.
peppers, mushrooms. He's got fruits, vegetables. You name it, he's growing it.
In Hawaii, yeah.
and 45 minutes from you. No, well, see, here's the difference. You're a little bit closer, Angels, but it's actually not that much further, from us. I guess it's probably about, yeah, I don't know. For, Bombay Beach is about a solid, I'm gonna say maybe 2 hours start to finish drive from us. Maybe less, but what do you think, Efron? The Salton Sea? About 2 hours, huh? Glamis ain't that far. Why? What do you want to do in Bombay Beach? You want to go to Slab City? Have you ever seen that, Efron? Slab City.
I saw it.
Big homeless camp they got out there.
On like videos and shit.
Yeah. Some friends of mine own property south of Slab City in Calipatria, and they go out on the bomb range, the same bomb range that borders the Slab City, and they go pick up all the...
There's a bomb range there?
Yeah, a test bomb range. One time I went down there and they gave me a big bag of 223 phosphorus rounds. Like, you know, the red and the green, the tracer rounds?
Yeah, those are bad.
Yeah, they gave me a big bag of those.
You can see it like flinging around.
Yep. You put one like every third round, you could see kind of like, you know, where your bullets are going. But
it's
anyway,
pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't think you're supposed to have those.
No, because they could start a fire.
Make it sound so short. Make what sound so short? A 2-hour drive? Why, Space, you're not from the States? I thought you were for some reason. Glamis is always fun. It's crazy there, 4th of July. I would not go... Oh, you're Canadian. I would not go to Glamis on the 4th of July. Only months I'm going to Glamis in would be like maybe October through May. That's about it. Anytime after May, forget about it. It's about an hour and a half from what map says from my house to Bombay Beach. Whoever was asking about how far we are. That was Gamer Girl. Canadian, eh? Do you sound like Bobby's mom? From Bobby's World? Oh, Bobby! You got a lot of chores to do, don't you know? Canucks they're cool. I want to go, my favorite YouTuber, he's in Alberta. I think that's where he's in Alberta, I believe. My Uncle Paul said that, he went to Ontario a few years back, and he said that the UPS guy is still wearing shorts, and it's like -10 out there.
It's too cold.
UPS driver still wearing shorts. But your gut on point. I don't know how to do the Canadian translation of that, but went to Glamis on Thanksgiving weekend once, and the only time I went, my 4-wheel drive on my 90 Eddie Bauer Bronco went out as soon as I got there. That sucks. Canada isn't far from New York, no. Is that where you're at, Gamer Woman? New York? Upstate New York? My other second favorite YouTuber, he's in upstate New York. But yeah, Alberta. Oh, I gotta go to sleep, dude.
Alright.
I gotta do things tomorrow. But hey, thank you for coming by, dude. It's good to see you. I'll walk out there with you. What are you doing tomorrow?
Nothing really. But if I will go buy that boat, I'm just gonna call it or something.
If you really get it, I'll pull it. What is it?
It's just a old bayliner with a mount for like a outboard.
Oh. Do you have an outboard to put on it?
No. I want to get a Subaru, like a 30 horsepower.
Nah. Yamaha.
Yamaha?
Yeah.
Or Yamaha or Subaru.
Or Merc.
Nah, they don't say
Mercury. What?
They say all their shit. Mercury?
You got those V6 two-stroke outboards and shit. Alright. Later, brother. Have a good night. See you. Take it easy. Some kids from OC stole a Benz and pancaked it, monster truck, like Lion Richie. You think they were all abducted? Abducted by who? Range Rover dealer? Oh man. Fuck, man. I hate Range Rover. I hate working on Range Rovers. Range Rovers are just shit vehicles. Sorry. I'm probably gonna go to bed myself. Was Scribbles abducted? I could call them. If you guys really, be honest with me. Do you really think some weird shit happened? Because I'll call them and find out what the fuck. The methadone line. Are you from California, Ken? I will then. Range Rovers are junk. Okay, well, if you want me to call, I guess I gotta end stream. I don't know how I'm gonna tell you guys. I guess I could go back live once I find out the details. But yeah, that's about all I can do. I only have one activated phone at this point, so it's kind of where we're at. Methadone. I tried methadone like once or twice, and that shit made me so sick. And one of them is a new Defender 2-door V8 Caspian Edition or whatever it's called. Defender. Who makes that? Defender. I know I've seen that model. I don't. Defender. Is that a Range Rover? What, methadone? You can't even see me, it's all dark. Oh shit, I left the light on in my truck. Uh-oh. Range Rover dealership for an invite to something they're having with coffee and food. Do you live in like apartments or something? No, I guess it's pretty spaced out where I live, but yeah, my neighbors, if they start their truck, I can usually hear it, so. And a chance to win some concert tickets. What concert though? That's crazy. How would you know that, Vicky Walsh? Uh-oh, my phone's gonna die. Guess I better end this thing. Damn, 2 hours? Take what as a... Am I a trailer dude? I own several trailers, flatbeds. I own some with side rails. I own tilt deck. If that's what you're asking. Oh, you were a heroin addict for 15 years. Damn, that's good. I did heroin too I started with Oxy, and I did heroin for like 2 years. Smoking it only, I never shot up anything, but Oxy, I was snorting it, of course. Yeah, opiates are gnarly. It's good that you're clean. Yeah, I want a dump bed too. I helped build one a while back. A trailer home? I live at a house, a permanent residence. I think my phone's gonna die like any second. Space Trace, do you live? Oh, you live in Canada. Gotcha. Canada. What did you mean by we make it seem so close? If you're that's fine. You're living that'd be fine. I don't know. If you want to go traveling or something. I don't know. What do you think about it? What is your opinion about it? I have sandrails? No, I don't have any sandrails. I have a side-by-side. If you know what that is. To me, a sandrail is like something powered by like usually a Volkswagen or possibly something far more powerful than that, but yeah, anyway. Side-by-side is just a smaller thing. Ever go to Pismo Beach? I can say I have never been to Pismo Beach. In all my years of riding motorcycles and all that, I've never been to Pismo. If you travel... Why does it take 4 to 7 hours? Like Paris? New Year's resolutions, lowrider car show in the 90s. Do you remember when Lake Paris had the motocross track? Yeah, they don't have it anymore, but Yeah, opiate addiction's gnarly to overcome, dude. Why can't I see? My mom's been to Pismo, but I never have. British Columbia? I've always wanted to go to Whistler. See. Oops. Pismo, I mean, sand, like, that type of riding doesn't really interest me. It's cool that you could ride, like, right next to the beach, but, I'm just not, I don't know. Doesn't really do it for me. The sand doesn't do it for me. I like different style of riding than that. I don't know. Screw what? On changing the rotors? I do that, like, on accident. Remember the F1 GT Speedway in Reno Valley? I think I'm too young for that. Angels Don't Fall. My dad and like all the older guys talk about that. Was called Riverside Raceway, right? I don't think I was old enough, or I don't think I'm old enough for that. I think that was gone before my time, but I could be wrong. But Pikes Peak, Monaco, Le Mans. I don't know. I'd like to do Baja 1000 maybe, or Barstow to Vegas or something. But yeah, so a side by side is like, it's kind of a dune buggy ish. They got 2 and 4 seaters, but they're not quite powered by anything. I mean, they're fast, don't get me wrong, but they're not, I don't know. Some of them are probably faster than sand rails, but yeah. I've been in some sand rails, some fast ones, but you gotta have a lot of money. Yeah, sand dunes. I know, Pismo's all sand dunes. I know that. I've been to Glamis, and it wasn't really my thing. I mean, I can ride in the sand, but I went to Glamis one time with these people that they donated 4 ambulance sand rails to the Imperial County fire or whatever, because their dad was in a sand rail out at Glamis and he died. These people own a giant corporation called Facility Builders. Facility Builders is like a big construction company in Orange County. Anyway, they donated these 4 ambulance sand rails because their dad died out there. So I went to Glamis with them, and man, these people, by the time you look at their rig, they got like a diesel pusher with a badass trailer, and then the sand rail in the back of the trailer. You know, they got their rigs, it's like over $1 million just in fucking Glamis toys. Motorhome, that's like crazy. Yeah, 2N02. Oh, I know the back roads to Pioneer Town. So I know 3N16, you can split off and go towards Holcomb Valley, and you go from Holcomb Valley, you can make your way over to Pioneer Town. But yeah, my friends live on Coxie Truck Trail and 3N16, right where 3N16 starts. My friends own that big ranch right there. But 2N02, I've seen 2N02. I believe you can start 2N02 as far as like Cleghorn, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, anywhere. I've been all over Lucerne Valley and explored that whole, everything there is to see out there. I forgot. Oh yeah, you're out in 29. I had some friends that had a little pad like right there off the 62. After you get into town, would that be 29 Palms or Morongo Valley? I prefer bikes. I don't have one anymore. But I like to go camp, Deep Creek. Yeah, I've been to Deep Creek. Come on. My friend's ranch I was just talking about is about 2 miles from Deep Creek. Johnson Valley. Yeah, I like to camp places like Jawbone, which is out like off the 14, or places where you can see the desert and the forestry boundary line at the same in one day if you wanted to, But yeah, I've explored them forestry trails, 3N16, 2N14. Been all over up there. One of my good friends, he lives up there in Cedar Glen. SB. Who is SB? Oh yeah, the Roosters. You like the Roosters. Maryland was known for that. Okay, so I've taken the 62 all the way from the 10 up to the 40. You go through Amboy and Kelso, all those little fucked up salt flats. You see the salt flats out there. But when we'd go to the river as a kid, my dad would always take the 62 up to the 40 and go through that desolate little stretch. I don't know why. There's nothing out there. Like if we had blown a tire out there between Amboy and the 40, just think you'd be like super fucked. I mean, I guess we had spare tires, but there's nothing out there. Used to be nude sunbathing. Yeah, when I first went to Deep Creek, I was frying on acid because we were at my friend's gathering, at their ranch up there. But I see these 3 naked chicks. Right as I get to the hot springs pools, I was like, whoa, this is interesting. So, yeah, Deep Creek's cool. I hate roosters. (2001). Yeah, my friends that live up there near Deep Creek, they own 200 acres, and they throw these gatherings, they call them, which is basically just a big party or a big rave. But they threw one a few years back. It went for like over a week. They don't stop playing music the whole time. So, and they're way up there right at the forestry boundary line. I hate Amboy Road, especially alone. I know you get kind of a creepy vibe out there. I wanted to go out there recently and go just explore. There's a bunch of old mines out there, and there's a bunch of old, just like, I want to get an ore cart, because those ore carts sell for big money. So I've been wanting to go see if I could explore some abandoned mining areas out there and bring home an ore cart so I could sell it, or just any kind of mining, stuff. Go out there and camp and maybe shoot some guns and blow some stuff up for a day or two, and then go mine exploring and come home. Demonic Road. Why is it demonic? I believe I've never been to Black's, though. I think it's mostly rainbow at Black's Beach. Where's that? Where's Black's Beach? How come? I want to see the full chat. You know any places I could find an ore cart? A bad wildfire right by Deep Creek some years back. Oh yeah, the fire started right by there, right on the other side of their hill. It did. I look like... Don't ever say that again. You look like Blackout Andy. Huge tiger. I'm tired anyway. I need to take a nap. I'm just waiting for my phone to die. I was hoping it would die soon. But yes, the fire did start right near my friend's property, right on the backside of their hill. My friends that live up there, they're the only ones that have a volunteer fire department. So they have like, at least probably 20 or 30 people that live on their big 200-acre ranch. They're totally off the grid. They've got, their own water and their own power and all that. But they have their own volunteer fire department, and they actually are the first ones on scene a lot of times when, something like that happens. So, and they're the BLM ambassadors of the area, so they get to make up their own rules, enforce the rules and whatnot. What'd you see out there? I've seen stuff out there in the desert that I've explained. Like, you could only explain to somebody if they were there and they saw it when you saw it. Maybe it was that old... Have you seen that old cop car? I know a guy that owns the original Amboy cop car. What's up, Q, on the scene? I believe it, dude. I've seen some shit. I don't really believe in ghosts, and I don't really believe in aliens, but I'll tell you what, I've seen some shit out in the desert that, unless you were there with me, I just couldn't explain these things to people. You had to be there to see it when I saw it, or you will never believe it. Oh, being able to live off the grid? Well, they've got, solar panels and batteries for electricity. They've got their own water. They grow their own vegetables. They still go down into town and they still buy things from the store. Don't get me, they're not totally off the grid, but I'll tell you what, they've got enough livestock and they've got, enough they could live off the grid if they had to. They really could. And be even kind of self-sufficient, but I was telling somebody earlier, they're the only people I know, that they're the only place I've ever seen that had a land patent. A land patent goes back to when, that means it's the first time that parcel was sold from the U.S. government to a family. And the land patent is still active today. It was signed by Harry Truman. And it says it's like the highest documentation of an ownership of a parcel of land. And yeah. They own the mining rights, the mineral rights, the water rights. They own all the rights to the property. And I've even seen the cops will pull up, right when they're in the middle of having one of their big rave parties or whatever, and they tell the cops, you need to go out by the gate and read a copy of the land patent. And they'll do that. They'll go read the land patent, and then boom, they just turn around and leave. They don't even bother coming back because the crazy shit that it says. Saw some weird shit way back when. Joshua Tree's cool because I was frying. That's cool. Those two roads don't connect and are way far from... What two roads? How come I can't see the live chat? I need to figure out how to do that. Drugs or no drugs? Did you hear about that guy a few years ago? I would say it's probably been 5 or 6 years now, that he was dating some young girl and he was all jealous. And then he kind of kidnapped her and then he went on like a fucking went on a pursuit. Old Woman Springs Road and Amboy. No, they would. I would think Old Woman Springs Road and Amboy. Wouldn't they run the same direction? Those are far. You're right. Who? I didn't say that, did I? I know which direction those ones run. Anyway, yeah. So anyway, this guy was dating a young girl, and he was all jealous for some reason. Anyway, he kind of like kidnapped this girl because they started drifting apart, and then the cops were chasing him. Out there in the desert, and he ended up, I don't know if he might have killed the girl. I want to say maybe he killed the girl and then killed himself, or he did something crazy like that. But and bless you for farting. When did I fart? Mahamud Khalil? I don't fucking know what that is. I gotta go shut the air compressor off. Mahamud Khalil. I don't fucking know what that is, dude. That's something you would know about. I don't know about that kind of stuff. Hang on, I'm gonna have to set you guys down for a second. Mahamud Khalil. Don't know nothing about that. What we got? I gotta end stream because somebody's calling me.